Welcome, aviation enthusiasts and fans of flying machines. Today, we're taking you on an extraordinary journey through the world of the most magnificent aircraft that have ever graced the skies. Get ready for an exciting flight through history, technology, and innovations that have shaped modern aviation. Here's our ranking of the top 10 most impressive aircraft of all time. At number 10 on our list is a true icon of passenger aviation, the Boeing 747, also known as the Jumbo Jet. This majestic giant first took to the skies in 1969 and revolutionized air transport for decades to come. The Boeing 747 was the world's first wide-body passenger aircraft with two decks. Its characteristic hump on the front part of the fuselage became one of the most recognizable elements in aviation history. The Jumbo Jet can accommodate from 366 to up to 660 passengers, depending on the configuration. What makes the 747 so special? First and foremost, its reliability and versatility. For over 5 decades, it has served not only as a passenger aircraft but also as a cargo transporter. Air Force won the US President's plane, and even as a platform for launching space shuttles. The Jumbo Jet set new standards in terms of range and travel comfort. Thanks to it, intercontinental flights became more accessible to the wider public. The Boeing 747 ushered in the era of mass air travel and forever changed the face of global tourism. Although today it's slowly giving way to newer, more economical models, the Boeing 747 will forever remain a symbol of the golden age of aviation and proof of how far human technical thought has come in the quest to conquer the sky. We move on to number 9 on our list, the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird, an aircraft that still inspires awe and fascination to this day. This extraordinary reconnaissance jet is a true engineering marvel that was decades ahead of its time. The SR-71 Blackbird was designed in the 1960s as a response to the need for a fast and difficult-to-detect reconnaissance aircraft, and it must be said that Lockheed's engineers rose to the challenge. The Blackbird remains the fastest crewed aircraft in history to this day, reaching speeds of over Mach 3.5, that's over 3.5 times the speed of sound. What makes the SR-71 so unique? First and foremost, its construction. The aircraft was built mainly from titanium, a material extremely resistant to the high temperatures generated during supersonic flight. Its black color and characteristic shape not only gave it a menacing appearance, but also minimized its radar signature. The Blackbird could operate at altitudes of over 25 kilometers, making it virtually invulnerable to being shot down by the anti-aircraft systems of the time. Its extraordinary speed was its best defense when it detected a missile fired in its direction. It simply accelerated and left it far behind. The SR-71 was used by the US Air Force and CIA for reconnaissance missions over the territory of potential adversaries. Its advanced observation systems allowed for the collection of detailed intelligence data from a safe altitude. Although the last operational flight of the SR-71 Blackbird took place in 1999, its legend lives on to this day. This extraordinary aircraft remains a symbol of human ingenuity and determination in the pursuit of pushing the boundaries of possibility. In 8th place on our list is a true giant of the skies, the Airbus A380. This double-decker wide-body passenger aircraft is the largest serially produced passenger aircraft in history. The A380 made its first commercial flight in 2007 and has since become the flagship model for many prestigious airlines. What makes it so special? First and foremost, its size and capacity. The A380 can accommodate up to 853 passengers in a single-class configuration, although most airlines opt for a more comfortable configuration for 400 to 550 passengers. The Airbus A380 is not just about impressive numbers, but also extraordinary travel comfort. Thanks to its size, the aircraft offers a spacious interior, which some airlines use to create luxurious amenities such as private suites, bars, or even showers on board. Despite its size, the A380 is extremely quiet both inside and outside. Advanced aerodynamics and modern engines make the noise generated by this huge aircraft comparable to smaller machines. The A380 is also an engineering marvel. Its construction required the development of new materials and production techniques. The aircraft uses advanced computer systems for flight control, making it one of the safest aircraft in history. Although A380 production ended in 2021 due to changing trends in the aviation industry, this impressive aircraft will forever remain a symbol of what can be achieved when engineers dream of pushing the boundaries of possibility. The 7th place in our ranking goes to the F-22 Raptor, an American 5th-generation air superiority fighter. This extraordinary aircraft is a true masterpiece of aviation engineering and one of the most advanced fighters ever to take to the air. The F-22 Raptor was introduced into US Air Force service in 2005 and has since remained an unrivaled model for fighters around the world. What makes it so special? First and foremost, its unmatched stealth capabilities. Thanks to advanced radar-absorbing materials and a specially designed shape, the F-22 is virtually undetectable to most radar systems. But that's not all. The F-22 Raptor also offers extraordinary maneuverability and speed. The aircraft can achieve supersonic speeds without the use of afterburner known as supercruise, giving it a huge advantage in aerial combat. Its advanced flight control systems allow for maneuvers that are beyond the reach of most other fighters. The F-22 is equipped with state-of-the-art avionics and weaponry. Its active electronically scanned array ISA radar allows for detecting targets from enormous distances, and advanced targeting systems enable precise attacks. It's worth mentioning that the F-22 Raptor is not just a combat machine, but also a technological platform that has contributed to the development of many innovations in military aviation. Many solutions developed for the F-22 were later applied in other combat aircraft. Although F-22 production ended in 2011, this extraordinary fighter remains a key element of the US Air Force, and a symbol of US technological superiority in the field of military aviation. In 6th place on our list is a true legend of passenger aviation, the Concorde. This supersonic passenger aircraft is a symbol of luxury, speed, and technological progress that forever changed the face of civil aviation. Concorde was developed in the 1960s as a joint project between the UK and France. Its first commercial flight took place in 1976, inaugurating the era of supersonic passenger travel. What made Concorde so special? First and foremost, its extraordinary speed. The aircraft could reach a speed of Mach 2.04, over twice the speed of sound, allowing it to cover the route from London to New York in just 3.5 hours. Concorde's characteristic, sleek shape with delta wings not only gave it a futuristic look but was also crucial for its supersonic capabilities. The aircraft used advanced technical solutions, such as a movable nose that lowered during takeoff and landing for better pilot visibility. Concorde was a symbol of luxury and exclusivity. Its interior, although relatively cramped, offered top-class service and comfort. Traveling on Concorde was an experience reserved for the elite. Ticket prices were several times higher than for regular transatlantic flights. Unfortunately, despite its uniqueness, the Concorde era came to an end in 2003. High operating costs, restrictions on supersonic flights over land, and a tragic accident in 2000 contributed to the end of service for this extraordinary aircraft. Nevertheless, Concorde will forever remain in aviation history as a symbol of what can be achieved when engineers dream of pushing the boundaries of possibility. Its legacy continues to inspire new supersonic aircraft projects that may bring back the era of ultra-fast passenger travel in the future. The 5th place in our ranking goes to an extraordinary transport aircraft, the Lockheed C-130 Hercules. This versatile and reliable machine has been serving air forces around the world for over 60 years. Proving that sometimes simplicity and functionality are the keys to success. The C-130 Hercules made its first flight in 1954 and has since become one of the most recognizable military aircraft in the world. What makes it so special? First and foremost, its extraordinary versatility. The Hercules can perform many different functions, from transporting troops and equipment, through rescue and humanitarian missions, to firefighting and aerial refueling. One of the key features of the C-130 is its ability to operate from short, unpaved runways. This allows the Hercules to deliver cargo and personnel to the most remote and hard-to-reach places in the world. Its characteristic rear loading ramp allows for quick loading and unloading of even large vehicles. The C-130 Hercules is known for its reliability and durability. The aircraft has been used in countless conflicts and humanitarian operations around the world, often in extreme conditions. Its simple design and ease of maintenance make it valued by crews and ground personnel. It's worth mentioning that the C-130 is constantly being modernized. The latest version, the C-130J Super Hercules, offers significantly better performance and modern avionics while retaining the proven design of its predecessor. The C-130 Hercules is not just a military aircraft. Its civilian versions are used by many government agencies and organizations around the world for various tasks, from firefighting to scientific research in the Arctic and Antarctic. The Lockheed C-130 Hercules is proof that a well-designed aircraft can serve for decades, constantly evolving and adapting to new challenges. Its reliability, versatility, and longevity make it one of the most successful aircraft in aviation history. In fourth place on our list is a true icon of military aviation, the Supermarine Spitfire. This British fighter from World War II not only played a crucial role in the defense of Great Britain but also became a symbol of courage and determination in the face of threat. The Spitfire was introduced into Royal Air Force service in 1938 and quickly gained a reputation as one of the best fighters of its era. What made it so special? First and foremost, its extraordinary agility and speed. The Spitfire's elliptical wings, designed by the brilliant engineer R.J. Mitchell, provided excellent aerodynamic and maneuvering properties. The Spitfire became famous during the Battle of Britain in 1940, where, along with the Hawker Hurricane, it formed the backbone of the defense against the German Luftwaffe. Its performance and ease of piloting made it a favorite among RAF pilots. But the Spitfire is not just a war machine, it's also a work of engineering art. Its elegant silhouette and characteristic sound of the Rolls-Royce Merlin engine still evoke emotions among aviation enthusiasts today. The Spitfire was constantly modernized during the war, allowing it to remain competitive against increasingly newer German fighters. It's worth mentioning that the Spitfire served not only as a fighter, its reconnaissance versions played a crucial role in gathering intelligence information, and fighter-bomber versions supported Allied ground troops during the invasion of Europe. The Supermarine Spitfire is not just an aircraft, it's a symbol of the British fighting spirit and innovation. Its legacy lives on today, inspiring successive generations of engineers and pilots. The third place in our ranking goes to an aircraft that changed the course of history, the Wright Flyer. This pioneering machine, constructed by brothers Wilbur and Orville Wright, made the first successful, controlled, and sustained powered flight in 1903, opening the era of aviation. What makes the Wright Flyer so special? First and foremost, the fact that it was the first. The Wright brothers not only built an airplane but also developed fundamental principles of aerodynamics and flight control that are still used today. Their innovations, such as the wing warping control system, became the foundation for the development of aviation. The Wright Flyer was extremely simple in construction. Built mainly of wood and fabric, it weighed only 750 pounds and was powered by a 12-horsepower engine. Despite this simple machine managed to rise into the air to a height of several feet and fly a distance of 120 feet during its historic first flight. It's worth emphasizing that the Wright brothers' success was not a matter of chance. It was preceded by years of research, experiments, and trials. The Wright brothers used a wind tunnel to test different wing shapes and develop their own propellers, which were much more efficient than anything available at the time. The Wright Flyer paved the way for the development of aviation, which in just a few decades progressed from short, uncertain flights to regular intercontinental travel. Its impact on the development of technology and globalization is hard to overestimate. Although the original Wright Flyer survived only a few flights, its replicas and reconstructions can be seen in museums around the world today, reminding us of this breakthrough moment in human history. In second place on our list is the North American P-51 Mustang, an American long-range fighter from World War II that played a crucial role in ensuring Allied air superiority over Europe. The P-51 Mustang was introduced into service in 1942 and quickly gained a reputation as one of the best fighters of its era. What made it so special? First and foremost, its extraordinary range. The Mustang could escort Allied bombers during long raids over enemy territory, which was crucial for the success of strategic bombing of Germany. But the P-51 is not just about long range, it's also about excellent performance. Equipped with a powerful Rolls-Royce Merlin engine and a version produced under license by Packard, the Mustang could reach speeds over 440 mph and operate at altitudes exceeding 40,000 feet. Its maneuverability and speed made it a formidable opponent for German fighters. It's worth mentioning the P-51's characteristic silhouette with a bubble canopy that provided the pilot with excellent visibility in all directions. This solution, along with other innovations such as the laminar flow wing with low drag, contributed to the Mustang's exceptional performance. The P-51 not only played a crucial role in World War II, but also served in many post-war conflicts, including the Korean War. Its versatility and reliability meant that it remained in service with the air forces of many countries long after the war ended. Today, the P-51 Mustang remains one of the most recognizable and admired aircraft from World War II. Its characteristic Merlin engine roar still evokes emotions at air shows around the world, reminding us of a heroic era in aviation history. At the top of our ranking is a machine that is not a typical airplane, but undoubtedly deserves to be called one of the most extraordinary flying vehicles in history: the Apollo Lunar Module, also known as LM or LEM. The lunar module was a key element of the Apollo program that led to the landing of humans on the moon. What makes it so special? First and foremost, the fact that it was the first vehicle designed to operate exclusively in space and on the surface of another celestial body. The LM consisted of two main parts: the descent stage, which served as a landing platform, and the ascent stage, which allowed the astronauts to return to lunar orbit. Its construction was extremely light and delicate. It had to be strong enough to withstand landing, but also light enough to be launched into space. The lunar module was a true engineering marvel. It had to operate in the extreme conditions of space vacuum and on the moon's surface, where temperatures range from 180 degrees C to 130 degrees C. Its navigation and flight control systems were extremely advanced for their time, enabling precise landing at designated locations on the moon's surface. It's worth emphasizing that each lunar module was unique, hand-built and customized for a specific mission. A total of 15 LM modules were built, of which 6 landed on the moon. The Apollo lunar module is not just a technical achievement, it's a symbol of human ambition and determination in the pursuit of space exploration. Its success opened a new era in space research and forever changed our perception of humanity's place in the universe. Although none of the original lunar modules survived, the descent stages remained on the moon, and the ascent stages were deliberately crashed into the moon's surface after the astronauts returned to the mother ship. Their legacy lives on in subsequent generations of spacecraft and in our dreams of further space exploration. And so we've reached the end of our fascinating journey through the history of aviation and space exploration. From the Wright brothers' first controlled flight, through the heroic times of World War II, the era of supersonic passenger travel, to landing on the moon, each of these aircraft and spacecraft played a crucial role in shaping our world. These extraordinary machines are a testament to human ingenuity, courage, and determination in the pursuit of pushing the boundaries of possibility. Each of them not only changed the course of history but also inspired successive generations of engineers, pilots, and explorers to reach even higher and further. Looking at these achievements, we can't help but wonder what the future will bring. What new breakthrough designs will emerge in the coming decades? Will we see a return of supersonic passenger aircraft? What will the vehicles that take us to Mars look like? One thing is certain: as long as people dream of flying and exploring space, we will witness more extraordinary achievements in the field of aviation and astronautics. Who knows, maybe in a few years we'll have to update our ranking to include completely new, revolutionary designs. Thank you for being with us on this fascinating journey through aviation history. We hope this ranking has inspired you to take a deeper interest in this fascinating field. Remember that each of these aircraft and spacecraft is not just a machine, it's a story of human ingenuity, courage, and the pursuit of pushing the boundaries of possibility. See you in the skies.